All right, y'all, we couldn't do Pal's without doing their breakfast as well. The food on their breakfast menu may be better than the food on their normal menu. I went and grabbed a lot of their stuff. Let's check it out. Good morning. If you saw my last video, then you saw that it was Pal's Sudden Service. This is a local spot in the area. I'm doing it again. They are known for their breakfast just as much as their lunch, I would say. So I did not think it would do them justice if I didn't do both. Now, with that being said, if you hear a lot of references to things that people have suggested, to probably some references to TikTok, don't be surprised. So if you don't know already, I post these clips, well, my videos, I post clips of the videos to TikTok. Sometimes I'll post them to YouTube. I don't post a whole lot to YouTube Shorts because I find that when I post Shorts, that my traffic to my videos gets cut. I don't know, it's weird. So I don't post a whole lot of Shorts anymore, just here and there if I'm gonna have a huge gap between videos. But anyways, back to TikTok. I post most of my videos clipped up to TikTok, and this last one on Pal's did pretty good. It did very good for my standards. I don't get a whole lot of traffic on TikTok. This one did pretty good for me. In the comments, I got a ton of suggestions on what to get, what people's favorite orders are. So basically my order was based off of those suggestions. So Pal's, their breakfast is delicious. I like their breakfast personally more than the lunch. In general, I'm more of a breakfast person anyway. Pal's breakfast is exceptionally good. They have one item called Cheddar rounds. They are deep fried potato balls with cheddar in them. I think Burger King had something similar to that. When I say similar, it's not even close, but they had an item that is advertised the same way. Pal's are way better than any ones that I've ever had. Then they have like your normal stuff, sausage biscuits, gravy biscuits, ham biscuits. So I got just a big, not a big, but I got just a collection of everything. Let's get to the house and do this review. Good morning. I did my best to get a good collection of what you guys recommended, and I think I did a pretty good job. Cheddar round, extra heat, add fry salt. That was probably the #1 recommended item to get. The next recommended was a peachy mellow yellow, peachy Dr. Enough, or a peachy tea. I got peachy Dr. Enough. Sausage biscuit, add tomato and mustard. Just a normal old ham biscuit. Gravy biscuit. And then there was a few people mentioning getting strawberry jelly. I did forget that, but I had grape at the house. So I think that'll get me by. A peachy Dr. Enough, for those not familiar, is at Pal's you can add peachy flavor and razzy flavor to any of your drinks. The most popular ones to add to, sweet tea, Sprite, mellow yellow, and Dr. Enough. Dr. Enough is a local drink. Some of y'all may have heard of it. It's a lemon lime soda infused with vitamins is how they kind of explain it if you just look it up. If you like Sprite with just a slight aftertaste of vitamins, I know it sounds strange, but it is really good. Unlike Sprite, it has caffeine in it. It's been a while since I've had a peachy Dr. Enough. That's good. Dr. Enough is way better flavored than it is plain, in my opinion. So, first things first, let's get in to the gravy biscuit. This is, out of all the items, in my opinion, this is the one that's not the best when it's cold. So I'm gonna do it first. A little pepper. First bite. I know everyone's particular about their gravy, but gravy, breakfast gravy, is meant to have sausage in it. Pal's makes one of the best, if not the best, sausage gravies in fast food in particular, but it's good enough to be served anywhere. It's really good. It just tastes like a homemade gravy. So with the gravy and I got gravy all over my fork. With the gravy and the jelly, people were recommending dipping the cheddar rounds in both of them. So first things first, cheddar round, extra heat, add fry salt. Extra heat means they deep fry it twice. Fry salt is just their seasoned salt they put on it. If you don't ask for salt, they don't really salt them. So that's something we like to do around here. All right, I don't know the best way to do this. So we're just gonna try this right here. That's the only combination you need right there. I've never done the jelly. Again, I forgot the strawberry jelly, so this is grape. Similar concept though. No, it's not the same as strawberry, and I know this combo's for some people and not others, but I can see why people like that. If I was thinking about it, I'd have got an extra side of gravy just to make that part easier. All right, now, I've had that before. I've never had the sausage biscuit, add tomato, add mustard. I've had mustard on the biscuit, but never tomato. So, sausage biscuit, add tomato, add mustard. You may put a ton of mustard. That's the way I like it. Pal's biscuits are so, I mean, you'll never be able to tell in the video. They're so buttery. They're just so buttery. And they're soft. So that's one thing, like if you ask a local about Pal's, they're gonna comment on the cheddar rounds. They're gonna comment on how soft and buttery the biscuits are. They're always just super fresh. They just crank them out so often that you never get one that's really stale, that's been sitting out a while. That tomato's a great addition. Another good addition would have been cheese, but still, good one. I like that a lot. Let me go back in with this jelly. This jelly, I don't eat a ton of jelly. This jelly don't taste sweet enough to make this good. It's not sweet enough to get that sweet and savory flavor, so I'm not gonna fully judge this combo. So, that's my bad. Cheddar rounds, extra heat, add fry salt. That's the winner of this thing so far, right behind that sausage biscuit. This is just a normal old ham biscuit. Country ham biscuit. So, it's been a long time since I've had one of these. Pretty typical country ham, I will say. That is not as salty as a lot of hams I've had, and that's a good thing. Sometimes, I mean, if you eat country ham, you know, sometimes you can get a hold of a piece that's like, it'll put you down, it's so salty. Let's try this. I don't know if it's just me or if that jelly's just not very sweet. It's hard to beat a country ham biscuit, it really is. Let's go back into the sausage. What would make that sausage biscuit better, other than cheese, is a homegrown tomato. I know everyone isn't big on tomatoes, but I truly think, even if you don't really care for tomatoes, if you get a good homegrown one, it'll change your mind about it. I don't know if everyone has gravy biscuits. I know some people up north, just from people I know, biscuits and gravy ain't a thing, but down here, it is. It's just so good. Their gravy is just, it's good. And I mean, obviously they have really good biscuits, but you can have a really good biscuit, but if you just have some like lazy, cheap gravy, it doesn't matter. It ain't no good. My main takeaway from this is the best combination with the cheddar ham is sausage gravy. Their breakfast menu is even smaller than their lunch menu or dinner menu. Literally, you have sausage biscuits, ham biscuits, gravy biscuit, cheddar rounds, butter biscuit, and then you can get a bacon biscuit. And then of course you can combine any of those, but they don't do egg. That's a huge thing. They don't do egg, so they don't have to sit there and cook eggs. They don't have to worry about any of that. But that is what I got for y'all today. That is Pal's, again, but their breakfast. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's it. That's a review. Y'all take care.